Get ready for a shot to the teeth. Extreme Radio, 93.3 The Planet.
What's up? I'm Justin from Killswitch Engage, and I'm chilling out in the shade, and you are watching Planet X on 93.3 The Planet.
Hey, what's up, you motherfuckers? It's Travis from Trivium here. You're listening to Planet X on 93.3 The Planet.
Hey, these are my balls. And this is Mike from All That Remains. And you're listening to 93.3 The Planet with Diesel.
What's up? I'm Diesel with New Rock 93.3 The Planet, Planet X, the only metal show in the upstate. I'm sitting down right now with Justin Foley from Killswitch Engage, and I'm disappointed. Last time I saw you, last photo, he had a beard that was like down to here. It was unreal.
Yeah, I've been bumming out a lot of people this year.
Well, I was going to ask you, what at this point now, what did you keep in there? What did you have stored up inside this thing? Was it like a steak dinner?
There were a couple grinders in there, you know, beer on reserve just in case.
You never know when you might need it. You know, it's a necessity item.
Yeah, it was kind of like a survival tool I had in case I got lost anywhere.
I'm going to call you Bear Grylls for the rest of this interview.
No problem.
Your new record, Killswitch Engage, Killer. Why did you decide to confuse your fans and have a second self-titled album?
Just keep them on their toes. Finding a record title was not the easiest task for us, and I guess we almost kind of gave up instead of that.
Now I'm going to ask you a serious question right now. If you had the opportunity, who would you punch in the face? Gandhi or Mother Teresa?
Yikes.
You had to punch one, or somebody's going to kick a puppy.
Oh yeah, kicking a puppy's almost worse. Well, I guess I'd say Mother Teresa, as our tour manager says, equal rights, equal lefts.
I got Travis right here from Trivium, and like I was saying before, we got a chance to sit down with you, or Matt, a couple months ago when you guys were doing Slipknot, and kind of tell us what were you doing between those two tours, because this one just now started.
We went to Canada with them after the U.S. run here, and then we flew over to Europe, and we did all the festivals over in Europe. And we kind of hooked up with them here and there. We opened some shows for them over in Europe as well. And basically after that, we flew home for about 4 days, and then we started this.
How does the European crowd kind of stack up to the American crowd?
You know, it's a different world in a way over there when it comes to music. You know, a lot more extreme stuff. It's more mainstream, yeah, for sure. And you know, the fans really are a lot alike when it comes to being crazy and passionate about the music and stuff like that. There's just a lot more of them. That's all.
It seems like it'd be sick playing for a show with 200,000 people.
I'm sure it would be. The most we've played for is like, I think maybe 60, something like that.
That's huge.
It's a lot of people, man. You look out and it's really, really cool to see. Just from the very front to endless amount of people, you can't even see the end of it. And the last download we played, there was a pit about the size of a football field filling it. Yeah. I can only imagine what happened in that. I'm glad I wasn't in it. I'm glad I was on the other side.
Yeah.
We've had, broken bones happening and stuff like that, people breaking an arm or, getting cut up. The last person we had get really brutally cut up in the face was, we did a couple of off dates on this tour. The first one we did, it was like, he made it through most of the set. We only had like 2 songs left, but we went into Rain, which was our second to last song. And I guess he got jacked by an elbow in the face and just totally split open. I've had a beer bottle chucked. I don't know if it was intentional or what, but it fucking nailed me right in this right here while I was playing, and it kind of
dead armed you for a minute.
Yeah, it sucked, man. It was really brutal. It took me about a week for it to like get back to normal. I've had shoes come flying over my head, and drinks, and spit. Yeah, I don't know. You name it.
Oh, that's projectile. That's distance. That's impressive. You did it over the drum kit.
Yeah. There's it's a dirty metal world. It's not like you go out there to be Miss Chris. We actually have a lot of people that we've toured with in the past on this tour. You know, we've known the God Forbid guys for a long time, and they took us out on our very first tour ever. So we're good friends with those dudes. You got the Cannibal dudes hanging out. They're Florida boys as well. So
better yet, who do you hate on this tour? If you had the opportunity, one person, name names right now, you could hit in the face from any one of these
one
bands.
person on this tour that could hit in the face.
Yeah.
I don't know, my drum tech.
What's wrong with him?
No, I'm just kidding.
Just fire him.
You know what? I don't know.
It's a tough economy, but he'll be alright.
This right here is actually really cool. Everyone's been really super cool, and the whole tour is just like, it's like summer camp, man.
You guys just got to do the Golden God Awards.
Yes.
How sick was that?
It was awesome. It was so weird and awesome at the same time. You know, they had the black carpet instead of the red carpet. And it was weird, just, you know, we were walking down this carpet with Alice in Chains and Korn and all these bands that, like, you know,
Your idols.
kind of grew up listening to, and you're like, oh, this is really happening right now.
Yeah.
And then they asked us to perform, which was even more unreal. So, you know, we're about to go on stage as Ozzy Osbourne's accepting his Lifetime Achievement Award and stuff. I'm just like, this is
I would-
really happening right now.
I'd probably get an erection if that happened.
Yeah, I had a boner the whole time.
Sweet. Okay.
We bumped into the Alice in Chains guys again, and we had just got done doing Australia with them. Those guys are the nicest dudes in the world. It's so cool when you listen to a band for 20 years and you meet them and you're like, wow, you're pretty much the most normal, nice person ever.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Even Mike Inez, the bass player, like bought me a few beers one day in Australia at our hotel. I was like, okay, awesome. So I bumped into those guys. I was like, oh, hey, what's up, man? I haven't seen you. And I was like, I thought it was cool that I had a rapport with Alice in Chains.
You kind of build a fraternity, I suppose, with the bands you tour with.
Yeah, so there's certain people you don't get to talk to at all. You know, Dave Mustaine always walks by with like 19 people guarding him. If you walk anywhere near Ozzy Osbourne, some gigantic dude wants to smash you in the face, so you gotta be careful where you're walking.
I've kind of studied, well, not studied, but seen a little bit of the history of the whole New England metalcore thing.
Yeah.
And how everybody has basically been in everybody else's bands.
Yeah, it's a big weird family tree.
Is everything all cool? Is there any beef there that you want to throw out?
There's not the slightest amount of beef anywhere in Massachusetts. It's everybody. We still like. We'll get home and like we have this sports bar where we all get like this famous chicken that we eat, and it'll be us, Shadows Fall, Kill Switch, Unearth, like all of us at the table, you know, just hanging. It's awesome.
Could you at least pretend for the camera that there's a beef? Like,
Yeah, us and Unearth. Just let's start that. Ken Susi from Unearth. He'll
I
appreciate
think-
that. We got
Yeah.
beef with Ken Susi.
yes, Ken, he's gonna fight you
Yeah,
next
I'm
time.
coming after him.
One last question. This is the thinker. You get one Slayer record to take with you on a desert island. What do you take,
That's
and why?
That's funny you asked me. Can I be like the worst dude in the metal world ever possible?
Right here.
And I'm not even like being mean about it because I have tons of respect for that band, but I've really never listened to Slayer.
Okay, interview's done. Cut it right there. No more.
I know. It's gonna get all over the internet and it's gonna be like, but I've seen interviews with Kerry King and he's like, oh, you know, they'll ask him like, you know, what guitar duos are out right now that are you impressed by? And then Kerry King will be like, are there any other duos? So he says things like that. So I guess it's acceptable for me to say that I didn't listen to a ton of Slayer.
93.3 The Planet. Here we go! Nocturnal Mayhem. This is the station that tickles your junk. Mayhem! Then punches you in the gut.
Extreme Rock Radio.
93.3 The Planet just rocks.